Hello students, today we are going to speak about modal verbs of obligation. So as you can see, there are different verbs that we can use when we speak about something that is necessary and important. For example, the first verb must, it's a really strict verb that you use when you speak about rules or laws. For example, you must get a visa to travel to China. It's mandatory. You cannot travel there without a visa. You have no choice. You must get a visa for this. Or if we speak about something that is forbidden, for prohibitions, in this case we use mustn't, a negative form of verb must. It means that something is forbidden, you cannot do it, right? You mustn't smoke here. It's a rule. You mustn't smoke in the classrooms, okay? Then we can also use the verb must to speak about some personal obligations. For example, I must study harder. If I don't study harder, I don't get good grades in my exam. So it's my personal obligation. I must study harder. I must improve my knowledge. Okay, so that is about the verb must. Now let's compare this verb with the verb have to, that is also used when we speak about something that is necessary. Let's look at this example. I have to get up early because I have a class at 6 a.m. In this case, modal verb have to, it's also an obligation, but usually it's because of some external factor. So let's say you have a class, because of the class, here you have to get up early. And when there is no obligation, when something is not necessary, you will use negative form of the verb have to. Let's look at this example. I don't have to get up early on Sunday. I don't have classes. I mean, you can get up early on Sunday. It's not forbidden, it's not a prohibition, but there is no need. It's not necessary because you don't have a class. Please, students, be very careful with this situation. So if you want to speak about something that is forbidden, you need to choose mustn't. You mustn't smoke here. You mustn't travel or drive without a driving license, because that is a rule, that is a law. But if it's just not necessary, you can do it, but there is no need, you can choose don't have to, okay? Also, if you want to make an interrogative sentence, it's more common to make questions using the modal verb have to. Do you have to study tomorrow? Must can be used in British English, but anyway, much more common to make questions with have to. Now please, let's look at the next verb. It's should. Should is usually used for recommendations, to give some advice. For example, you should visit Minka. I think it's a good idea. It's a nice place to visit. And again, if you think that something is not a good idea, you can use shouldn't, negative form. You shouldn't wear sandals on a track. Well, it's not comfortable, right? So you should wear tennis shoes there, for example, okay? And finally, look at those expressions. It's mandatory, it's compulsory, it's obligatory. They all can be used instead of must, and that means that something is necessary because of the rule or a law. Again, you can say it's mandatory to get a visa if you want to travel. And also we can use necessary, that can be the synonym of either must or have to. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you.